after the 2 homers.
Adam, really good tonight. Really encouraging watching him pitch. Last 2, the Mets game really good. This game really good. Just seemed to run out of gas just a little bit. And that's something we got to watch. We got to find out, where that spot is. But thought he was really good tonight.
You went with right there. Just had a tough spot for the kid, but yeah.
Well, just one. We knew it was a possibility of being a one-hitter thing, and trying to take a shot with him right there.
And obviously tough, nervous in getting Harper the second time in about a week or so. We've gotten him that matchup.
Again, he's kind of one of our lefties out there that we want to use. That was, kind of the spot. That could have been a one-hitter situation also. And one of the guys after that, we would have, been to our guys in the back end. Hopefully we were hoping to keep it at 2-0 right there. And just weren't able to do it.
Obviously, everybody's going to remember the 4 home runs given up in the 7th at Conley's first 6 1/3 or whatever. Are you really seeing some sort of a guy who's becoming more aggressive as a starter and with a lot of confidence?
Yeah, it's a lot like spring training, and I think, like I said at the beginning, it's really encouraging watching him pitch. This guy, he pitches like your ace. He's attacking on the inside. He came after these guys like he had no fear of them. He got the ball in there. You could see how that set up his pitches later in the game. And then, they get him there in the 7th, but everything he did early in the game really sets up the rest of his game for him. And then he gets the balls, he just doesn't get them where he wants to at that point. But that's where we have to know, where's his spot? Is it 90? Is it 95? Is it 90 now? Is it 100 later? Is it 110 later? So we got to figure that out with him. But, what we see in the Met game where he attacks, this guy just keeps coming, he works quick. I mean, he throws the ball like a top-of-the-line guy.
Don, is he getting the quality of his stuff getting better too? I think he got a changeup by Harper in the first inning. The left-on-left changeup, and then his fastball being, really.
I'm not sure that was a change. You're talking about the swing and miss, not the last pitch.
In the first inning.
I thought that was a slider.
Okay,
but it may have been.
Down
you're sitting there watching it, but the thing of it is the way he's using his pitches. I think again he's the guy on the attack. He's showing no fear. He's attacking on the inner half of the plate. And anytime you're not afraid to pitch in there, it opens up everything else. Because now he keeps coming in there. It ain't like he goes in there once and goes away from it. He's not afraid to attack in there. And when he does that, all his other stuff's going to play big.
Obviously Strasburg, very tough too.
Yeah.
What do you see from him?
No, really good. It's probably the best I've seen him myself. Haven't seen him too much. I've seen a different division, but to me, he had a lot of stuff working tonight. Uses changes. Changeup is really good. Uses all his pitches, and he's not a guy that's just out there throwing. He's using all his weapons, and one works off another, and able to elevate the fastball a little bit, make you speed up. Then he uses his change, which has late. It's still at 88, and it's got late movement. That cutter, slider, whatever he's calling that, he's using that to get you off of stuff too. So he was really good tonight also.
One of those weird games as well pitched that this was a 7-0. Is that kind of this?
Yeah, I think if you watch the game, if you see the score, you think it's kind of a horrible game. And it was really a really well pitched game, other than some pitches there in the 7th. Even after that, Narvi pitched really good. Really kind of got our bullpen back on track from the standpoint of nobody else had to use anybody else tonight.